Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a good end of the month. It is January 31st, and we have a six-game slate tonight. Hopefully, you guys played along last night. I'm recording this in the early morning hours. The Utah Portland game is still going on right now. If you followed along with the injury news and the changes along the day, and if you were on premium, then you got the changes to switch over, and you got the Jokic pick and the switch over late to Myers Leonard. And that's pretty much what we're keeping us along the cash lines right now. Myers Leonard went off, or he's going off. He has 30 DK points going into the fourth quarter at, I can't remember, I think it was like 3,100 salary, and the switch over to Monte Morris if you were on premium. You got that. He was a 10 times value. So those are the things that are keeping us in cash. And if Myers Leonard gets about, I think he probably only needs about 10 more points, maybe even 7 or 8 more points. We'll cash pretty safely. But we'll get into this slate tonight. Before we do, definitely subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to get alerts on when I drop the new free content. And hit the thumbs up button if you like the picks. Also, shoot me a message either on Instagram or Twitter at the DFS Picks, along with following me, of course. And premium content, it's $10 a week or $30 a month. So if you want to get in on that, just hit me up on there. So we're going to the slate tonight. I don't have one particular game that I love in here. The late games do look pretty good. The Philly Golden State game is the over-unders at 240 and climbing. So that's good. The spread's at 9.5, though. It looks like it's going to be a possible blowout spot for Golden State, but not necessarily. And the Clippers Lakers game, which is the other late night game, is not, the line isn't out yet. So I'll be keeping a lookout for that. So no real game stack opportunity right here. So we'll just get into some kind of overall picks. First, I'm looking at Giannis right now. Giannis looks like he's in a good spot on the road, which I don't like, but he's going against the Toronto team where he dropped average 64 in the 2 games that he's played against them this year. He's had 57 plus in each of his last 4 games, so he is just on a roll right now. Getting the minutes. DraftKings has sucked tonight with updates and game logs, so it's not going to be on there right here, but you have to trust me on that one. But I like him a lot at 10-6. Move on. Go to LaMarcus Aldridge at 8,300. So I like him going up against Brooklyn. It's been a constant theme this year. Brooklyn doesn't do well against bigs. Aldridge has played well in the last handful of games. Probably about overall 20 games. He's had a good percentage of high-scoring DK games. He's hit cash value in the last 3 out of 4 and GPP value in his last 2. So I'm liking him at 8,300. And we'll move over to point guard position. So Shabazz Napier. We'll go right to him and skip over Russell for now. Do have an eye on Russell, but he's just been too up and down recently, going hot in games where he should be cold and cold in games where he should be hot. So I'm not eyeing him right now for cash. But Napier coming off just a monster game, his best game against Charlotte on Monday. Now San Antonio's not Charlotte, but they aren't that good against the point guard position. He'll probably go up. Patty Mills is probably going to get him with a second unit on defense, and Mills isn't that good as far as scoring goes, scoring defense. And if San Antonio ends up blowing out, which is a good possibility with them being at home, and they have blown out a pretty good amount of teams this year so far, Napier would get fourth quarter run as well. He wouldn't lose a lot of time. So he should get in the upper 20s in minutes. And the way he's been playing, he should crush value at that salary of 5,300. So I like him there, and it'll give a little salary relief to pick up the two, to pick Giannis and LaMarcus up. Last, I'm looking at Lou Williams. So Williams at 7,300, at 7,200, he's hit cash value in the last 3 games. Like I said with the lines, that Clippers Lakers game, line's not out yet. But just like with Napier, Williams will get the later run. He's locked in at about 30 minutes a game, so he'll get his time in there. And against the Lakers, who don't do well against guards kind of in general, I like him a lot. He's priced down a little bit compared to the last couple of games. He was at 74 and 7,500, so he's down a couple $100, which is not the biggest difference in the world, but it definitely helps a tiny bit. So, but I'd still like him in this matchup, and he could definitely hit GPP value in here. But I like how he's going, and this is assuming LeBron is out. Let's do just a quick check. LeBron's still out. Out for the Thursday game, so I like that. As long as LeBron's out, and Kuzma is going to be in for that game, but that's not really going to affect too much on the guard side of things. So that's what I have. Average left is about 4,600, and with the way that injuries are going right now, there's no reason why we couldn't bump up to a higher tier player with all the value that we have been getting. I'm assuming that we will be getting some more value later on today. So follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the DFS Picks if you want to join the crew on premium. Just shoot me a message and I'll get that out to you. Lineups and full write-ups on the main slates. If you have any questions or comments, always welcome down in the comment section below. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Thanks, guys.